Welcome to Your Friends' Husbands, where, despite the comments, we didn't change our podcast name or move the apostrophe in the title. This is the podcast where two guys who probably wouldn't have met are now stuck with each other, thanks to their wives. Every episode, they navigate the wild world of friendship, movie quotes, and long tangents, thanks to Jackson's ADHD. So grab your headphones and prepare for unsolicited opinions, poorly thought out jokes, and the accidental discovery that maybe they're actually friends now.
Welcome to
It's
YFH podcast. My name is Sophia. Enjoy the show.
Thanks, babe.
Excellent.
That was
Thank
perfect.
you.
I'm going to go
Thank
shut
you.
that door.
Amazing. Here, I'll do it. Oh.
So, Sophia, my oldest daughter, is here today with Scott's wife, Britt, or Brittany, as she was given at birth. And Brittany crochets beautifully and just finished her blanket, which I saw on the stories, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And
it's like a weighted blanket, honestly.
Is it
it's
heavy?
Kind of heavy, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
It's really comfy. Yeah.
Oof, I'm going to feel it after this.
Yeah, you got to
put it all
snuggle
over me.
with it. Yeah.
Are you cool if I get naked first? All right. He's not cool.
Yeah,
I
just
can tell by how
wash it.
No.
And then give it back.
Don't you want? No, I'm going to do it here. I'm not going to take it home. That's a lot of responsibility. I have 2 dogs and a cat and 2 feral children. Anyway, Sophie for Christmas got a Woobles flamingo, which if you don't know what that is, like me, it's a crochet kit. A flamingo. Or a flamingo. She says flamingo sometimes too.
Flamingo.
And Brittany is helping her learn how to crochet out of the kindness of her heart. So
out of the kindness of my heart.
Shout out to Britt for being beautiful. What up, dude?
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Are we going to discuss
We've
it, or
never...
should we just let it? We just let it under the rug.
No, we need to discuss it.
Scott did nothing wrong.
I did. I didn't check something last time, so our audio sucked, and I just was like, no, we're not doing this. So there is an episode from last week that wasn't released because the audio is terrible, and I hate posting stuff with terrible audio. So
2026 is the year of forgiveness. So you've already forgiven him, obviously.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being so kind.
Thank you for forgiving me.
For those of you that are watching, camera 1, 2, and 3, or camera 1, 2, and 3. How are we doing them? 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
From left to right. All right.
Sure.
Camera 1, you're welcome. That's my phone. I got a new phone, so I'm allowed to be a part of it now.
Yeah.
Camera
You're
2
allowed.
is Scott's Pro Max.
Yeah.
Dang, look at me. And Brittany's iPhone 17.
You nailed it.
And mine's just an iPhone
You nailed
17
it.
Pro.
But you can't even tell the difference between any of them because they're all recording at 4K at 60 frames.
This is our first episode in 4K.
Awesome.
This
I think it is like truly 4K.
I wasn't expecting to get famous this year, but because of our video and how beautifully it's going to be edited by Scott, I will right now start signing autographs so you guys can make money later.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
I just thought it might be fun to try to do a true 4K episode. We'll see. We'll see if it's any different, if it actually makes a difference.
I'm enjoying it.
It feels good so far.
I'm currently looking in 4K. And if I can have this all the time, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of good that the last episode didn't go through.
Why?
Let me tell you. I don't remember our new sign. I don't remember our new sign off. It was not memorable enough, and it felt like I pushed it on you, and we didn't discuss it enough.
Oh, okay.
And so I wanted to think of another one today as part of today. I also listened to the podcast I tell you about that they named their year, and there were some absolute bangers in that episode. They were just ridiculous and very funny. I don't have that kind of commitment.
I'm not creative enough.
Yes,
for
you
that.
are.
No,
Stop that.
No way.
For those of you that think that Scott is telling the truth, prepare to be proven wrong by going to his YouTube channel and watching all of the cool things he's done. So suck it, loser.
Yeah,
love
loser.
But yeah, so I wanted to think of a new sign off.
I remember it from last week.
You do?
Yeah.
So you have a better brain than me. So
It's ask to pet someone's dog.
Oh yeah, that's really good. What am I thinking? I don't want to think of a new one. Ask to pet someone's dog.
Ask to pet someone's
all right,
dog.
So we have ask to pet someone's dog, jumpstart someone's car, and say hi to a stranger.
And say hi to a stranger.
All right. I like those 3.
Can you retell your story for the audience about your jump starting or your car trouble?
Yeah. So
I like the story. I want to hear it again.
Aw,
It's not just for you guys. It's for me too.
thanks, man. Stop it. I'm blushing. So a few weeks ago, before the insanity that is Christmas time. By the way, if you don't have kids, when you have kids, Christmas gets even more ridiculous. Just it's ridiculously insane, and it's so fun. It's just the most exhausting thing ever. Anyway, a few weeks ago, I was driving to work. And this year, or at the end of last year, is kind of when I decided. So like a little bit before New Year's resolutions and all that, which all of you, if you remember, I don't believe in them.
But they believe in you.
But they believe in me. And so they present themselves to me regularly. And I go, stop it. Let's do it. I was driving to work. And that morning I kind of had a thought of like, who am I? I know that's really deep, but that's not what I meant. It was more of like,
this is a deep
am I still the outgoing, friends with anyone, talk to everyone person? Because towards the end of last year, I kind of felt like I was kind of fading from that. And I was trying to decide, is that because I'm changing as a person, or is it because I'm lazy? Turns out
You're tired.
I was the lazy one. It was me.
You're just a little sleepy.
I was a little tired. The year was hard in great ways. Like, I'm not going to complain. I know people have it way harder. Your screen just went dark.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's still recording.
I just have so much anxiety currently.
Sorry, I've
not
ruined you.
No, it's because I want to make sure that you are happy and it works the way that you want it to. Because that makes me happy when you're happy.
We're good.
Cool.
Yeah,
I believe you. So I'm on my way to work, and that morning I had those thoughts, and I was driving. For those of you that live in the Mesa Gilbert area, we have a road called Lindsay. It doesn't have any freeway access on the north side. And so a lot of people kind of skip it for like early morning traffic. It's a lot less crazy because there's no way to get to freeways from it. And I'm on my way to work, and there's a part right after, when you're going south, right after baseline, where it kind of like S curves. It like adjusts for some reason. And right in the middle lane, the cowboy lane, or the suicide lane is what I've heard people call it for some reason.
Yeah, I've always heard it as that.
I've heard it as the cowboy lane.
Why the cowboy lane?
This old dude that I grew up with, his name was Charles Riggs. He called it the cowboy lane because you hop in the cowboy lane when the person in the left lane's going too slow. And then you say yeehaw as you pass him.
Okay.
And yeah, he was a crazy old man. I loved him. He was awesome. So I'm driving, and I see about 4 or 5 young teenage girls standing outside their Honda Accord or whatever that's in the suicide lane. No hazards on, no nothing. And I can just tell they're panicking. And so I'm driving. I'm like, man, I got to get to work. And I go, if my kids are ever stuck like that, I would love for someone to stop and help them when they're older. And so I flip around. Right after I flip around, I see another truck pull up to them. And I'm like, okay, I don't need to do this. And I go to turn around again. But when I go to turn around again, I can tell the person that got out, they're going like this, like I don't have anything. And I'm like, oh, okay. So these people don't know what to do either. And so I get there, and that lady's like, my maternal instincts just like kicked in. I just felt like I needed to be there for these girls. I'm like, that's so rad. Great for you. So I help them connect the jumper cables. I helped to jumpstart someone's car. And while we were in the middle of it, 2 police officers showed up. Great. It was awesome. They were helping make sure that people that are driving recognize the now 3 vehicles chilling in the middle lane. And while I'm doing all this, I hear all of the girls, one of them fully in tears. She must have a real rough relationship with her teacher. But a bunch of the girls are freaking out because that day was finals for them. And you guys remember high school. The teacher's like, you're not there on finals, I'm going to fail you. And it's like,
you're screwed. You're not going to graduate.
It's like, now that I'm older, I'm like,
yeah,
you're
that's not the real
filled with
world.
a lot of baloney. Like,
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
And so I just go to the police officer. I'm like, hey, man, these girls are freaking out about finals. Is there anything you can do? And he's like, absolutely. And he wrote like a little note and his phone number and badge number and name on a Gilbert police like notepad and gave it to the girls as a note. And then I just left after everything was sorted and got the car off the road. It was great. And honestly, it was kind of like a weirdly solidifying point in my 30s now that I'm just the person that talks to everyone, that stops and helps. It's just who I am.
That's
and
great.
I am perfectly fine with it. And it was a great way to start the Christmas season too. It was pretty close
Yeah.
to when I was taking work off for Christmas. So I was like kind of gearing up, and it was awesome.
A little
It was a
good
time.
deed
Yeah, it was a good time.
to start off the Christmas season.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty awesome.
Thanks.
Thanks for retelling it.
Yeah.
I didn't want that one to go under the rug
jeez.
with everything else.
Jeez, you're
So.
just Scott's in a really kind mood today, guys, and it's bringing me joy, and it makes me feel worse because we both watched the finale to Stranger Things, and he told me to text him how I felt when I was done.
And guess who
And
didn't?
I didn't text him. Let me explain
didn't.
why. I need everything to be raw and emotional in person with
You know, I literally thought about that. I was like, wow, he didn't text me. That's weird. That's unfortunate. And then the other half of me was like, maybe he didn't because he wants to discuss it in person.
That's exactly what I want.
So that's probably why. And I was just like, I'll accept it and whatever. I'm still going to give him crap.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Cue the upside down blue camera lens filter that they use.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just
Change
kidding.
the mood.
Just for a minute.
Make it real cool in here.
Just for a sec.
Okay.
Dun, dun.
The Netflix da-dum.
Yeah, I mean, they do it in the Stranger Things intro too. It's not the same.
No,
But
it's not.
No, it's not. I do love. Okay. Before we dive into this, is there anything else you want to talk about before we talk about Stranger Things?
Because it's going to go forever.
It's probably I have legit. Oh, do you want to do our top 4 first? You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
we know
Let's
what we
do
should
that.
have done? We should have done top 4 of 2025. That would have made my life easier. But we didn't, and I
top
haven't thought
4
about
movies
that.
of 2025. We can do that next week.
All right.
This week we're doing top 4 of our Letterboxd.
So something I'm not ranking these. These are not ranked for me.
These
are just the
all together.
Yeah, they are the 4 top that are in my brain currently.
Yeah.
And they are everywhere. they are very different.
That's
movies.
great.
Yeah.
You need variety.
So you want to do one at a time, back and forth? What do you think?
You just do your 4 and I'll do my 4.
You want to do it that way? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll start. I've been doing a lot of talking. You sure you want me to go first? You want to break
ahead,
it out
go
with
ahead.
your smoothie, silky, delicious voice?
No, I don't. Go ahead.
Okay. So, first one that pops in my head, and I will say this is one of my favorite movies of all time. No questions asked. It's always on the list, is Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3.
Yes.
So much nostalgia and emotion comes from that movie. And what really like set that in concrete for me was this last year in 2025, I took my dad to go see it for the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
And he took me to see it when it first came out. And the whole time we're sitting there and we're just like quoting the movie before it happens. And we're like laughing, having a good time. And I'm like, man, this movie is so good. And so that's on there.
Beautiful.
One of my ones from when I was younger, and I didn't quite understand it when I was younger, and now that I'm older, I understand a little bit more of it. I don't understand all of it, and I haven't watched it in a while. I need to rewatch it. Is Spirited Away from Studio Ghibli.
Spirited Away.
It
I have
is
not seen that.
It is a Japanese animated movie about a young girl who's... I don't know how to explain it.
That's okay.
It is an award-winning movie. It's fantastic, and the animation in and of itself... How do I explain that? So it's animated very specifically to Studio Ghibli, who does done Princess Mononoke and a bunch of other things. I don't know how to explain that it looks real while being a cartoon. Like, it doesn't look real, but in this world of this cartoon or this animated version, everything in the detail is ridiculous. So good. Highly recommend it. I know you don't love animated films.
Anime. I don't love anime. Remember, I've just.
So, do you not love anime like series, or
I've-
would you be willing to watch
I've
one movie?
described this to you.
Yeah, you're
before.
correct. You're correct. This is technically, I guess, anime from Studio Ghibli. I think I'm saying that right.
Okay. I just don't love the animated things
Okay.
are great.
This isn't quite
Anime
Okay.
is a weird, different style that I'm not attracted to.
Okay. This one reminds me, the animation style in this kind of reminds me of like late 80s, early 90s animation styles, where it's not like overly cartoonish like Ed, and Eddie. If you ever watched that show, where everything's just kind of like a mega cartoon. This is like, I don't know, Just watch it.
Okay. What's your
We'll
next
just
one?
watch it.
What's your third?
My third one is Ready Player One.
Okay.
I
actually haven't seen Ready Player One.
everything about that movie. And I need to read the book because supposedly the book's a billion times better, according to my brother-in-law. But everything in that movie, it checks so many boxes for me because it's just constantly referencing so many other things within the Mediaverse.
And it's like futuristic, right?
Yeah. It's pretty much if VR had a place for everyone to go at once that was just better than their lives. That's pretty much what it's called. The Oasis. It's very good.
Nice.
And my last one, I think I was too young to watch this when it first came out. It's called The Count of Monte Cristo
Oh, yeah.
from 2002.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dumbledore's in that one.
Yes, he is. Dumbledore is in that original Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Brian or whatever.
OG.
Whatever his name is.
Well, that's one of Dumbledore's middle
But I think
names.
his name's Brian. Something Brian, right? His last name is Brian.
I totally can't remember. I would have to look it up.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway,
Oh man,
Count of Monte Cristo, 2002.
Richard something. I don't know.
Everything about that movie.
I've seen it. I've
From
seen it. Yeah.
start to finish. Even when I was a kid, I was glued.
Yeah. It's
I
just adventurous.
could not look away.
So adventurous.
It's very good.
Yeah. I watched I watched that as I read the book. So I was reading the book,
Smart.
and then I would when I was done for that day, I would watch that segment of the movie, and then I'd pause the movie.
That's
And then
so
I'd-
much willpower. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
I
it
just
was
watched
it was fun. It was kind of fun. At some point, it didn't follow too well, so I had to just read it and then watch the rest.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
So yeah.
So that's my top four right
awesome.
now.
Very good. Very good.
They
top four.
change all the time.
Well, I mean, as I should.
Yeah.
And mine probably I could probably adjust mine, but as of right now, the way that they stand, number one. Well, they're not ranked, right?
They're not
but
ranked.
The first one that you'd see in there
Does it start with an I?
would be yes.
I'm not gonna say it. It's your
You
movie.
know, we just talked about it.
Interstellar.
Well, another one is Inception.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Inception's in there. Interstellar is also.
Wow.
I was thinking Inception
I
first.
do
though.
like both of those. Lots.
Both of those are just really good, they're very much thinking movies. You
Very
kind of have to be
thought-provoking.
you have to be paying attention, and they just. I mean, we also just talked about how actually it was last week. We just talked about them last week. Interstellar very much brings out a lot of interesting science and emotion, I would say.
Oh yeah.
And then Inception is just I mean, it still brings out some emotion as well, but it's very much more action packed and also requires a lot of thinking. And I love that you can watch both of them over and over again, and you find something different, a new little thing, and you're like, oh, I didn't catch that. It's just very fun.
One thing
Both
that I love about
thought-provoking.
both of them, and there's not a ton of movies like this, I think, for me. I can't watch them if my phone is near me. Because while I'm watching stuff that I've already seen before, I'll pull my phone out to just scratch my multitasking itch. But if I'm ready to watch Inception or Interstellar, I'll put my phone away because when I lock into them, it's just I have nothing else going on. This is what I'm watching. This is what I'm doing. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Those two movies are very similar.
Absolutely.
In that way for me. Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
Yep.
I try to do that with all movies I watch, unless it's a movie I've already seen before.
Yeah.
Then it might be just on because it's on, because it's fun.
Sound.
Okay, number 3 that I have in there is going to be John Wick. I discovered John Wick oh man, it's been a while now actually, 6 years ago, 2020, during COVID, and just kind of fell in love with him because I never seen something so to me so action appealing, just because he's when Keanu Reeves acts he doesn't do a lot of amazing acting, but his stunt work is really awesome to watch, and he's also very good with guns, and it's very impressive, and just the things that he pulls off in each movie, there are 4 of them, in each one is just I don't know, just something about watching.
There's 4.5
It's just
now.
very fun.
4.5.
Yeah, I haven't seen the
You haven't seen Ballerina?
ballerina one.
I loved it.
I gotta
From start to finish.
I gotta see it.
Loved it.
I gotta go watch that one. But yeah, so I just put John Wick 1 just because I don't know. I think that's just
There's
what
also
starts it all.
something so appealing about a movie. It's not really spoilers. If you haven't seen it, just watch it. Like, jeez. The fact that the dude does everything because of what happened to his dog
Yeah.
is just. It's so just dripping in character. Like it makes no sense out of context, but when you watch the movie and you understand the dog part of it, you're like,
you have to
like, I don't know a normal human that wouldn't do this.
Yeah. You have to know the context. Like people are like, "Oh, he did all these 4 movies just because of a dog." And it's like, "Well, you have to get the first few minutes of context. It'll make more sense why the dog is so important." But yes. So John Wick was fun. And then my last is Barbie.
It's a great one.
I think it's a great movie.
It is a great film. And it's filmed very well.
Yeah, it
Very
is.
visually
The
appealing.
practical effects are very fun. Like they're obviously not like meant to be realistic at all, but it's cool how they put a bunch of practical effects in there just to make it more visually appealing. So yeah, I liked it.
Next year, we're going to do our top 4 of this year. Why not?
Yeah.
I
Next week, you mean? Next week we're gonna do top 4 of this.
No, I was
of
saying
last year?
next year. We can do the top 4 of next year.
Of 2025.
Next week. That works. Of last year next week. I don't know how to talk. That didn't make any sense. I'll do the next 4 of last next week.
It was a tricky one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full side note. My Bim Bam, my brother and me, the podcast I would listen to. I don't listen to him a ton anymore. Just because my commute is 7 minutes, and so I don't get a ton of time to indulge. And I've been reading a book series that's taken my time that I really like, so I've been doing that. But one of the year names that they do, and they always try to keep the same amount of syllables and have it rhyme with something. So like it's 2026. One of them was 20 honey sticks, back in business. Just dumb. Didn't make any sense. But one of them, from one of the brothers, was 20 more John Wick. Keep making them. Like that was. He's like, I just love the movies and I don't want them to stop. He's like, if we put that out in the universe, maybe it'll continue. It made me think of that when you were talking about John Wick. I do love the John Wick movies.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun.
You need to watch Ballerina. You'll like it.
I do. What is it on? What can I watch it on?
I have it on.
We don't have any devices.
Yeah, I can't search
to look.
You can get
Well,
me
I guess I could look.
Get me an encyclopedia. Or
I could look it up on the iPad.
What do people used to do in like the Stone Age?
Yeah, encyclopedia.
I think it's HBO.
you gotta have the updated version now.
I think they're all on HBO. What do you watch John Wick on?
I don't know.
It's the same. Obviously, it's the same franchise and everything.
I don't remember. Let's see. You can. What? Netflix? No. Streaming on, it looks like Hulu.
Oh, so you can watch it on Disney Plus
or Amazon Prime.
Okay.
It shows. Yeah.
I'll
get to it. Don't worry.
One thing I'll say about Ballerina is do you know what something I hate about movies is when like you have a spin-off and they don't take the time to explain like the lore behind the spin-off.
Yeah.
This one, they explain who she is and how she gets the way she is in a beautiful way. In an absolutely delicious way. And then they explain why she's that way and why this organization exists. And it's awesome. You'll very much like it.
Excellent. Maybe that's my movie tonight.
Hey.
Our movie tonight.
I'm working on a quad while Michaela watches the season 2 of The Pit.
Oh, that's out now, huh?
Yeah, that came out today. I can't watch it.
Oh, crap.
I've tried.
You pass out?
No. I watched. We had a
Too
deal.
stressful for
We had
you?
a deal. I watched one of her episodes, and she watched something from my shows. I made her watch Community because it's my favorite show. Even she laughed and admitted parts of it were funny. and then I watched an episode of The Pit. I felt like I was watching for 6 hours straight, and it was 15 minutes, and I had already been introduced to like 8 characters.
Yeah, it's fast paced.
It's like a hospital, and I get that. It's like an ER, and for Michaela, that is her absolute jam. She loves that kind of stuff because she can remember all those things. The moment that person I met, Bobby or whatever, it's probably not a name. Bobby walks on screen. Bobby says some things. Bobby walks off screen. Bobby walks out of Jackson's head. Like he's gone. There's the way that show was structured, and it's great. And I think it's awesome. I love the people that love it.
It's a very cool show.
The amount of anxiety that just riddles my body when I'm trying to watch it, because halfway through we go back to somewhere and I'm like, I forgot that person was even in the ER, and they're like dying. Yeah. Like, why is no one doing more things? And then it goes to the next person. I'm like, well, who's this person? Yeah. She loves it.
Yeah.
So she's watching that.
We like it a lot.
Yeah.
I originally found out about that show because a YouTuber I watch, Dr. Mike.
What up, Dr. Mike? Hope you're listening.
He's awesome. But he reacts to like each episode. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is kind of a good show. And so we actually like did like sit down and watch it, and really enjoyed it. So that's exciting that it's out. That show, that pace is like, maybe not every day, but like that pace of work is like what I deal with.
I believe it.
Not to the fullest extent, but the amount of like the people that you see and the amount of like time you spend with each person like is like that.
Here's what I'll say. Obviously, we're not going to discuss where you work. I think when it comes to that space,
fruit stand
of retail or whatever, they've perfected it and multi-efficientified it.
Yeah.
And so there's a reason that you see so many people. It's because they made it possible for you to do so.
Yeah.
like they made it that way. And so I understand why your social battery on that aspect of your current life is a little drained.
a bit depleted.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like your top 4 a lot. All those movies I enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, dude.
So about this show, about this really strange show.
Hit the mood lighting for 2 seconds. Dang, that was cool. How'd you do it in real life?
Yeah, that was cool, huh? You like it?
Do you know the like floating particles in the Upside Down?
Yeah.
What are they? Do you know that they never talk? They never
know.
say what they are. They never explain it, but they're just there.
I don't know. I think it goes well with the environment.
Maybe
I think it makes sense.
Maybe it's just all of the dust that we would accumulate, but somehow it disappears and it's just always falling. It's just always there because it's just constant. It doesn't bother me. I think you're right. The environment's rad.
It's just mind flare
leftovers.
What's that stuff?
Particles?
Dandruff.
Mind flare dandruff?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think
he doesn't have hair, but yeah, that works.
It is. It's dandruff. It's dry skin.
It's dry
It doesn't
skin.
matter.
That's funny.
You can have dandruff without hair.
It's Vecna's molting. he molted into his new form. He went from chubby fat Vecna.
You're just
to
always breathing it in.
Groot Vecna. Okay. I'm very excited to talk to you about this. Guys, I asked Scott.
Talk to me.
He got to go see it the day it came out, and then we recorded the Forgotten episode.
No, it was
the Forgotten episode that day.
It was the same day, yeah.
Yeah. And so I wanted zero spoilers, obviously.
Went into the Upside Down.
But I asked him, hey, are you happy? Are you satisfied with it? And he responded with, I'm happy. It played out very well. I'm very satisfied.
Yeah, what do you think?
I completely agree.
Yeah, I think it was great. I think the people that complain are just losers.
Do you know what I think they are? I think they're sad it's over and they're in denial. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So
I mean, of course they're in denial because they thought that there was going to be a episode 9,
a secret episode. Yeah,
like what?
So I was very, very intrigued by Conformity Gate. Like the only reason I was even slightly intrigued is because of how the Duffer Brothers do things, and my whole time I'm like, if this is real, and if something's going to happen. They're doing it because they want to make history with TV. And if anyone could, but like, I love Spielberg, Lucas, Guillermo del Toro. All of them are great. they're fantastic. All of them have had a chance to tell some fantastic stories, and Stranger Things is up there for me. That's the only reason I was like, I could see why these people are obsessing over it. And I could definitely see, like, if they do release an episode, it's because they wanted to be like, hey, good job. You figured it out. And they are the multi-layer kind of homies to do something like that.
Yeah, I guess it's just a little bit silly to like continue to think that that's going to happen after that they themselves in interviews were saying no, this is the end.
I agree.
And then gave their reasoning as to why it's the end. They're not going to just continue to bring out a secret episode. Like, people just really hung on to, like, they just ignored that, and they're just like, no, but all these other things in the show point to this. And it's like, okay, let's just, this was the end. Sorry.
I loved
rewatch it.
So one thing I did, there's a couple different posts I saw of the like coincidences thing where Lucas says, I don't believe in coincidences anymore. Yeah. And there was a couple things that happened that they kind of pointed out. And I was like, you know what? At this point, I am more than happy with the finale. Anything else I get after this is going to be great because I just liked it so much. But the one that made me go, was the We Could Be Heroes from David Bowie.
Yeah.
So they play it 3 times throughout the series now. The first time is when they find Will's body, and he's not actually dead. And the second time is when Hopper gets transported to Russia. He's not actually dead. And then they play it at the end of that one, and you're like, there's continuity.
Yeah, that could be referring to 11.
That's exactly what. So that's the thing that I came to, and no one else was willing to do it. And I'm like, you guys are saying that it's because it's Vecna. No offense, it's never been for
His head was off.
It's never been for a villain. It's always been for the protagonists. Like, why would they say We Could Be Heroes? Why would they play that song for a child murdering psychopath?
Yeah.
That part is where I was like, and don't get me wrong. Yesterday on the 7th, when I was on social media, it was the only thing that I could see. And I was like, you know what? Fine. And I checked Netflix. It's not there. Netflix changed their official thing saying all of Stranger Things is now streaming, blah, 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 blah. But do you know what I'm so excited for?
What?
The documentary.
Oh.
I want to see how everything was done.
Yeah.
I am really excited for it. I don't even care if there's anything that even has a slight bit to do with the story at this point. I just want to
all the
learn
effects
more about
everything, all the sets.
And everything. Because they did use a lot of practical effects.
They did.
But they also didn't.
Especially in the finale.
Yeah. It is, I think, one of the greatest stories ever told. Just no questions asked.
Absolutely.
Michaela and I are rewatching it right now. Like we're in season 1 again, rewatching it.
Heck yeah.
And it's so rad. I love it so much. I had a question for you. What was your favorite moment of the finale?
My favorite moment of the finale. I definitely know my favorite moment of the season. But of the finale,
tell me both.
Okay, so my favorite moment of the season, the scene where Jonathan and Nancy are on the table in the lab. The lab is melting around them, and they're like, "This is our fate. We're dead." They have their conversation. My goodness, the acting is really good,
top tier.
And I think the dialogue is like really well written, and just like the metaphor of like, will you not marry me, of being the breakup, and like, man, just the whole scene, like the music that was playing, like everything about it was so well done. I think it's phenomenal.
The drama of the rising, melting building from the chaos matter.
It was really, really good. I liked it a lot.
Did you see the whole that whole scene was them filling it up with liquid? Yeah.
They had like a tube that filled it up. Yeah. Really cool. I liked that one a lot. That was my favorite. I think my favorite moment of the series. Of the finale. I think I really loved their last D&D game. And I know that's probably like cheesy. That's a lot of people's favorite. But I think just like Mike's monologue of him talking kind of about all of them and where they go next. And
did you cry? You can be honest.
I
This is a
didn't.
safe space.
I didn't cry, but it was.
Well, Michaela
It was
and I,
definitely like heartfelt. You know,
we weeped.
wept.
No, we weeped.
You
That's how bad
wept.
it was. It was so bad we have bad grammar. Like we were puddles of nothing.
Jesus wept.
And I don't know. It's probably because we have watched the whole thing together, start to finish. It's the only show that her and I have started and finished that's been this emotional. And that whole time when Mike is talking about the everybody, where they end up, what they're doing, the part that made me lose it was how he said that Dustin still makes time for an adventure here and there, and it's him and Steve going on a road trip. I was like, stop it. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Yeah.
Fully agree with you. That's an absolutely fantastic moment.
Yeah. I think it's cool that they left off on. It was a very Inception type thing where
They let you decide.
did he wake up or not, and instead it's did Eleven live or not. I think it makes sense. I think she lived. I don't
have any reason to not think she did.
Yeah.
She's not dumb.
Yeah.
She's very smart. She was raised by a dude that questioned literally everything. Like he trained her for stuff like that. And if she knew the whole, here's the thing. I don't have a hard time with her being an illusion in the Upside Down. I just think she used her powers to be there and then leave the Upside Down as it was collapsing. Not from that gate, because I think the collie girl was dead. I think she died.
Or that's what she wanted you to see.
And that's fine. And I'm fine with that. Either way, I am 100% sure that Eleven's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what I've decided.
We should go to Iceland and see if she's over there.
I did go on the Stranger Things TikTok page, type in "I believe," and a D20 rolls across the screen. It lands on the number 11, and then it rolls away. And I was like, "That's pretty cool." Like that's very sneaky.
That's a neat little Easter egg.
I think my favorite part of the finale, the full finale, was I really liked Dustin pretty much word for word doing what Eddie said he was going to do. That made me crazy emotional because I loved Eddie and all of Eddie, everything
Everyone
character.
loved Eddie.
Everything that his character did. I loved him. Like
flip him the bird.
And I'm going to run right out. I'm going to tear it in half and run right out of there. Run like hell. Sorry, that was my one swear word for no, that doesn't count. But the whole time you can see Dustin is like come to terms with it and he's happy and you can tell he's like stoked that he gets to do this for his friend.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite part of the finale. That part. That Mike showing up and being there and everyone chilling and hanging out.
Yeah.
For the season, honestly, I think the coolest thing that happened was Vecna coming out and just decimating the army. Like it wasn't even a fair fight at all.
No.
It was just
bullets are just hitting him, doing absolutely nothing. He's just putting his fingers through someone's skull.
He's the Lich King, baby.
I
do love that the Duffer Brothers decided to use D&D for explaining a lot of the stuff because I don't know how much you know about this, but Vecna is the Lich King. A Lich is a immortal dead ghost being. I don't know how else to explain it. Like killing that thing is so hard, but becoming that is even harder. Like the process in becoming a Lich is ridiculous. according to D&D, and the Duffer Brothers wrote it so well. Like Henry just wasn't just Vecna all of a sudden. He was Henry that slowly gained the power to become that. And the whole, did you see the interview with the Duffer Brothers about letting Henry beat the Mind Flayer in Vecna?
No, I don't think so.
So someone asked him. He said, "They're like, we can in the finale when Henry is in the cave facing that thing that connects him to his past that the Mind Flayer didn't want him to see."
Yeah.
They asked him and said, "Was there ever a possibility of Henry defeating the Mind Flayer and continuing his life?" And both of them are like, "Yeah." They're like, "Absolutely."
Yeah.
We thought about that a lot.
But they basically came to terms with, like, he's too far gone at this point.
No, they straight up were like, but it didn't make sense for who he is now.
That's what went through my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, as I was watching it, I was like, I
He's
mean,
too
I get,
far.
like, I guess that'd be, like, a cool thing to, like, say, like, he came, like, was able to, like, snap out of it and, like, become, like, good again. But, like, I was like, no, it's like, it's been so long
that's what
that he's been under this, like, spell that, like, there's no way, like, he's not.
It was, I don't know, dude. And I'm so glad Michaela and I are rewatching it because I just want to watch all of it again and finish it and go back with all of it fresh. Like, I'm jealous that you and Brittany watched all of it, start to finish, to go right into it, because there's so much.
But you will.
I'm going to.
It's great.
And I'm so excited for season 3. I don't care that so many people are like, season 3 is the worst season. I'm like, no,
it's
not.
fantastic.
Season
They are
3
all
is,
great in their own ways.
Season 3 is my favorite. I just love the whole vibe of it. But yeah, man.
Yeah, the Scoops Ahoy.
I had one of those shirts.
I love how they're in their outfits like the majority of the season, and they're in the Russian base.
It's so funny.
It's so funny. The truth serum.
What do you think's next in the Stranger Things world? What do you think the Duffer Brothers are going to do next is what I should ask.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Stranger Things is over. And they've
minus
said that.
the summer of 84 or summer of 85 or whatever that they are already releasing this year. Have you not seen that?
No.
It's from the Duffer Brothers, all their writing and everything, but it's an animated series about one of the summers between, I think, seasons 2 and 3, I think is what it is.
Oh, interesting.
Where we don't get a lot of stuff, but they're like, there wasn't a big bad that was like beaten there. And so there was still like some leftover, like things could still be happening. And they're like, we love the universe so much. We just want to keep telling these stories because they have so much, the characters, people love them. And so I was like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, that comes out, I think, this year.
Yeah, and I respect them for being like, no, this is the end, because like it's a coming of age story, and with the end and with like what they did to defeat Vecna and for 11 to move on is like it's the coming of age where we're saying goodbye to childhood, and like that's where it ends. And I'm like, that okay, I respect that. Like, you're not trying to just like keep it alive because
You're making money.
the fans want it so bad and they can't let go of it, and you're profiting off, like that's cool that you're like moving on to something different. That'll be interesting though to see that. I don't know what, I mean, I'm sure whatever they will do is going to be fantastic, and people are going to absolutely love it, but
they'll devour it. We know it will happen. Like, they're not the kind of writers, directors, or anything that's going to come up with a garbage idea. That's actually one of my things I think about all the time with, is like, you have, I don't know how to explain. Marvel is a really good explanation of this. Marvel, when they came out, first Iron Man, it was a home run. And for the next years, the movies they came out with, people loved. And then things started to change, and they went a different direction, and people just stopped liking the stuff. In my opinion, I think it's because they did too much. There was too much Marvel going on.
Yeah.
But it was always one director or one writer. There's one person that was kind of in charge of the idea. And I think where the Duffer Brothers are superior in that realm is, I think they don't feel bad if they tell each other that their idea sucks.
Yeah.
You know? I
they'll
think
take
they're
some
okay with being like,
constructive
hey, that's a
criticism.
cool basis, but the way you're doing it is not good. Let's rethink it. And that's, I don't know. I saw this thing on a rabbit hole, and I don't know if the Duffer Brothers have talked about it or not. They are obsessed with 80s. They're obsessed with 80s horror films, one of their favorite things. The Nightmare on Elm Street, it was huge, gigantic inspiration for all of Stranger Things, and I've never seen them. I did find out that they did all the movies, and then he was dead, and then they did a documentary. That was a documentary where like they actually did things like how it was made, but then they had to defeat Freddy one more time because something they did brought him back or whatever. I don't really know. But I was reading this thing about how they have created within one series a bunch of 1980s like horror tropes. So like the kids in season 1, it's pretty much just the Goonies. It's pretty much just there's something that they need to do that's scary, but they have to do it. It's a coming of age story. It's where they start to gain traction. Then you have like Jonathan and Nancy, who it's a romance, but like they fall in love because of the chaos, and they talk about that in season 5. Obviously, like they didn't know who else would be there for them because what they had been through was so unique. And then you have Hopper and Joyce, who are pretty much the conspiracy theorists, right? They think that the government's doing something corrupt. They think that because of the government, these things are happening. And I saw this person point out, it's like, have you guys noticed that really the only thing that actually happens that's helpful is when they're all together? Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there like, what is that? What do you mean? And I keep reading, and they finally get to the point where they're like, the kids have one section of the story. Jonathan, Nancy, and Steve, and anyone else in there have another section of the story, and Hopper and Joyce have the third section of the story. And the only reason they can get things done is when they get together, they all have all of the information finally, instead of trying to do it their own way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if the Duffer Brothers had the ability to think about that beforehand, I don't know. It's kind of true, because anytime something big happens, they're all together planning something. But it made me so happy to think, like, maybe that's just what they did. They decided these are the kind of tropes we're going to go with. We love the 80s and all the feels that come from it. We're going to throw it all together and just combine everything to make it delicious.
It's really cool how they went with the 80s theme. I think that's awesome. And they nailed it. Like, I mean, every little detail in the background of every scene, like in the stores and all the packaging and the signs and everything about it is like so well done. With the 80s theme, I really like it.
It's actually why I put our role-playing D&D game in the 80s. Is because I just...
Wonderful.
I think the reason is because everything's more simple. Right now, if the Stranger Things happened in 2025 or 2026, people would be like, how to kill a Demogorgon.
Yeah.
Like, that's boring. It's not as cool. Back then, they had to learn things. They had to change. They had to grow, and that's why I said it. Because I'm like, you can't just pick up a phone and call someone in the middle of nowhere to get answers.
To update y'all, we are doing a role-playing game.
It's called Monster
like
Week.
Dungeons and Dragons with our friends, and Jackson is heading it. And
I love these types of games.
He's our master, the dungeon master.
I've been doing it since like 2017, 2018. I fell in love with it. Monster of the Week is really cool for those of you that want to play the magic that is Stranger Things and the D&D that they play. Monster of the Week is a really good place to start because it's like D&D light. You don't have to roll a bunch of random dice that you have to buy specifically for the game. You just use D6s, which are normal die. And they have a ton of already built stories that you and your friends can just read and play, and it's super fun. Last time we played, Scott's character's accent changed twice. It started one way and ended up another.
Well, it changed once.
Yeah, so it changed
once.
And he's my favorite character. To any of my other players that are listening, I'm
stop
sorry.
it. Oh,
Scott's character is my favorite character.
No, I'm
not. Weird thing. Great thing about Scott. Great Scott. That's you.
That's me.
He has a natural ability to role play in those games with what seems to be little effort at all. And earlier when he's like, I don't have creativity, I'm like,
I don't,
brother.
I don't.
hold
Not
on."
always.
It's
Sometimes.
just so good. Do you know what's really funny?
No, I don't.
Keaton McPeak,
He
texted me and he's like, hey, am I going to be able to still play with you guys? Because I missed the first one. I was like, yeah, dude. Like, I'll write you back in. No problem. It's not hard at all. And he's like, oh, good. He's like, I'm so excited. He's like, it's based in the 80s. I'm
so excited.
He's like, I'm this bad A guy that's going to chase down monsters. And I'm like, heck yeah, dude. Like, let's go.
Very good.
And then so, yeah, I love it. Maybe we'll record a bit of it and put it on our podcast.
Yeah.
That's a big maybe. There's a law of inappropriate words.
Yeah, it probably won't happen.
Maybe a couple tiny parts.
It might not. We'll go over it with you guys, but it might not be recorded.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's all I had about Stranger Things. To end our episode,
ask to pet someone's dog.
No, to end our episode, I wanted to ask you, what do you want to do this year?
What do you?
What's on your list?
What are my?
You don't have to tell me your whole bingo card.
I need to put my bingo board together.
Yeah.
For those of you who are newer, I do a bingo board. Me and my wife do every year for things I want to accomplish in the year. They may be very small, simple little things I want to just that I haven't gotten done. I want to, or they might be like big goals that last like the whole year. I haven't put that together yet. Last year, though, to tell a quick, funny little story, one of them was to buy a house. And that was just the last one I put on there because I was like, I need one more. And whatever, I'll just fill it up with something. This won't happen, but I'm just going to put it on here. And guess what was the first thing we marked off our list last year? 3 months into the year was buy a house.
That was a good day.
Thanks to this man. So anyway, that's just, so I need to put that together still. One of the things I've already started implementing was to eat healthier.
Oh, that's a good one.
So, and I know that sounds very vague. Like, what does that mean? Basically just implementing more vegetables into my diet and also taking things out that are contributing to my LDL cholesterol because it's too high. And so it's just bad cholesterol.
Okay. I hope you're okay.
So basically it just means that in your arteries for your, heart to transport blood, LDL cholesterol is what builds up plaque. And if it gets too full, then you could have a heart attack or some sort of, heart disease.
I don't want that.
And that's a really bad thing. So it's also bad in my family. It's just genetic as well. So I'm trying to eat more things that will help my cholesterol, help lower that, and also just be a better, stronger person, healthier. So I need to actually go to the gym and be good and
you
exercise.
Want to come to my gym with me?
I did see the photo of your gym. It looks nice.
I
kind of do.
It's on Southern and Gilbert. It's not super far from here. It's just called The Gym. Can I tell you why I like it?
The Gym.
It's literally called
Tell
The
me
Gym,
why.
TG. I have done EOS. I have done Mountainside. I've done LA Fitness. I have done Planet Fitness. And while I am there, as so many people are, when you're new to it and you're still kind of learning things, you can, for me personally, you can feel a little out of place.
Oh, definitely.
I don't feel out of place a lot in my life. I can find my way in my groove. But a couple of years ago, I decided to try going to the gym. I hate the gym. I truly do not like being there.
I don't either.
And now in my old age, I've recognized you gotta do stuff you don't like, and that's okay. But my first time I went to this gym specifically, I was doing just basic curls with the dumbbell. Like, I was not doing anything extravagant. On one side of me was a 4'0", absolutely shredded bodybuilder woman. Just, her muscles had muscles. It's crazy. Yeah. The other side of me was probably the strongest person I've ever talked to in my life. You might not have known. He was a Samoan man. He was built like a rectangle, but like a gigantic metal garbage can rectangle. Like, he was just a mammoth of a human. And while I was doing that, both of them at different times, approached me and said, hey, when you do this, try adding a little bit of this and you'll feel this part really kind of engage. Both of them kind of said something similar to that separately, 2 different people. While I'm standing there, obviously not knowing what I'm really doing. And I was like, whoa, these people aren't judging me. These people are actually just kind of wanting to help. Like, they're really cool. And I've had countless experiences like that there, where I'm doing something on a machine and I don't go to the gym. I don't know. And they're like, hey, try it like this. Or actually just twist your body a little bit when you do this. And I'm like, whoa, that feels completely different. It feels good. And so that's why I go to that gym.
Because you like when people help you.
I like it because I don't feel like I am out of place. I feel like
that's good.
Me being there is beneficial to me.
Nice.
While not being
you know, some people would like hate that people would come up to them and say,
no, absolutely. And I recognize that. But at EOS, not a single person has ever made eye contact with me.
Yeah.
Like at all.
Yeah.
And so like when I'm working on a machine, people will just hover until I'm done instead of saying like, hey, I'm just wondering how much time you got. Because if someone comes to me and says, hey, how much time you got? I'll be like, I have like 1 or 2 more sets, and I'll just tell them. If they're just hovering, I'm now doing my set slower because I feel like they're watching me and judging everything I'm doing. And 2, like, I'm stressed, so I'm like breathing heavier now. Like my heart rate is higher because I'm like, why are you just staring at my back? Like, please stop staring at me. I don't like this.
Yeah.
That's why I come. You're welcome to come with me if you want.
I should.
I like it.
I should. How much is it?
It's $29.99 a month.
Okay.
It's 3 times as expensive as the EOS one.
Yeah, it's a little, yeah. Okay.
EOS is $10 a month. But yeah. That's
bougie.
good. I'm
You're
happy
so
for
bougie,
you.
dude.
I'm not bougie. It's less expensive than Mountains. I was paying $40 at Mountainside.
Oof.
And I didn't even go.
Man.
I went like 4 times, and I paid for it I think I went every month I paid though. So I went once a month, so I actually paid for what I got. But
okay.
I had EOS for longer. I didn't like it, even though it's right across the street from our house now. I just like this gym better. I don't know.
That's good.
I feel
I'm
good
glad
there.
I'm glad you found a place that you feel you belong. That's great.
That one's on mine too. I decided to try New Year's resolutions this year. Michaela and I came up with things we just want to get done. Like, it's not really like I'm going to better myself here. It's finish kitchen.
That's
good. It's like check off.
Well,
things.
that's good. That's a very big turn from where you were when you didn't
correct.
want to
Yeah.
set goals.
No, yeah.
That's still a goal.
I still hate
That's
having
a goal.
it written down and like looming over me.
Yeah.
That's a whole Jackson personality thing. I know that that's not the regular consensus of people. But on that list is get to the gym twice a week. I'm not setting a schedule. When I look at my day, I go, I can get to the gym today. Or I look at my day and I'm like, I can't make it today. So I've just decided get to the gym twice a week. If I get there more, great. If I get there less, well, that's fine too, because the earth still spins. Everything is still going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good for you.
Thanks, dude.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you. Good job.
Thanks. My last
Proud of
one
you.
is to start my book.
Start writing your book. Yeah. You're
It's different now.
Well, it's a series, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a series. It's completely
Thought it
different
was-
than what we talked about before.
Thought it was a trilogy.
It's going to be a trilogy. What we talked about before got me to this point, so it was very helpful.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to share anything because I'm very excited. I'll tell
Okay.
you after we hang up.
Okay. After we hang up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll conclude. We'll conclude there. It's been a beautiful, rainy, gray day, which I love.
Me too.
I love. It's just cozy, you know. But make sure everybody, you know, that you're jump starting someone's car if you need.
Saying
if they
hi
need
to a
help.
stranger.
Say hi to the stranger that might look sad.
Yeah.
And you know, if you see a dog you really want to pet,
Ask
to pet someone's dog, and it might make you feel really warm inside.
I know that I'm not nearly as cute as my daughter welcoming you to the podcast, but thank you for listening to YFH Podcast today.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yay!
Okay, see you next week. Goodbye now.
Adios.